Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the most legendary basketball player known in history, Michael Jordan, and his Dynasty Collection sneakers. The 6 sneakers that he wore during each NBA championship will now be sold at Sotheby's for upwards of $100 million. So let's get into this video and take a look at this legendary collection. Please like and subscribe for more. Michael Jordan, the NBA legend's unprecedented success as an athlete is well documented and may never be replicated. 6 NBA championships, 6 Finals MVP championships, 6 Finals MVPs, 5 League MVPs, and 2 Olympic gold medals are just a few of Jordan's on-court accomplishments. Many consider Jordan to be the greatest athlete who ever lived. Off the court, Jordan's partnership with Nike to create the massively popular Jordan brand was arguably just as impactful as his basketball achievements. The deal helped Nike become the biggest sneaker company in the world, and it was the first of many lucrative deals between athletes and sneaker companies. He became the first NBA player to have a net worth of $1 billion because Nike Air Jordan 6. The first championship title in the Nike Air Jordan 6, Michael Jordan earned his first NBA championship. One of the most well-known sneaker releases in the history of the Air Jordan line was in 1991. Tinker Hatfield created the shoe. In the finals, Jordan scored 31.2 points, 11.4 assists, and 6.6 rebounds per game, while donning the black infrared colorway of the Air Jordan 6. The most recent re-release of the infrared design was in 2019. It was initially released in 2000. According to rumors, Jordan's Porsche 911 served as inspiration for the shoe. Hatfield created the sneaker with 2 holes in the tongue and a heel tab that resembles a spoiler, because it seems that Jordan had difficulty putting on his previous signature models. Though it's simple to say in retrospect that we shouldn't have had any doubts about the GOAT. The 6 were released at a time when there were doubts about Michael Jordan's ability to win it all. Jordan had been playing in the league for 7 years and hadn't yet claimed his first championship. The fact that he hadn't yet won a ring severely hampered the legacy that Mille was creating. Jordan's early career had been hampered by the bad boy Pistons, who were also the 2-time defending champions at the time. As a result, winning the championship made Jordan's reputation as one of the sport's all-time greats even sweeter. On June 12, 1991, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls claimed the franchise's first NBA title with a 108-101 Game 5 victory over the Lakers at the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. The win was the official start of the Chicago Bulls dynasty, which would last through the 1990s and make them the best team in the NBA. Nike Air Jordan 7. Second NBA championship title when Jordan wore the Nike Air Jordan 7. He became a global superstar and sparked debates about who was the best player of all time. He had a terrible year in 1992. Jordan led the United States to a gold medal at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, in addition to winning his second consecutive NBA championship, putting him on par with other greats like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Isaiah Thomas. Jordan also won awards for the regular season and the finals. On June 14, 1992, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls defeated the Trail Blazers 97-93 in Game 6 at Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois, to repeat as NBA champions. Even though the Bulls were 15 points behind going into the fourth quarter, they beat the Blazers 33-14 in the last 12 minutes to win the championship. The comeback win marked Jordan's first championship clinching victory in Chicago. Jordan scored a game-high 33 points and added 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals in the victory, wearing this Air Jordan VI. Jordan wore the black True Red Air Jordan 7, also known as the Raptor style during the NBA playoffs. The purple and red accents on the mostly black base look like the colors of the Toronto Raptors, even though the team didn't join the NBA until 1995, 3 years later. Even though Jordan won his second consecutive championship that year, it was at the Paralympics in Barcelona where he really excelled. He was a member of the first American Olympic squad to include active NBA professionals. The group was called the Dream Team, and some of its members were Patrick Ewing, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Scottie Pippen, John Stockton, and Karl Malone. Nike Air Jordan 8, third NBA championship title after winning 3 straight NBA titles. Michael Jordan was unstoppable in the Nike Air Jordan 8. This helped him become a global icon, which he was already in the Air Jordan 7. Michael Jordan was the first player to ever earn Finals MVP in each of the 3 title runs, and the Chicago Bulls became just the 3rd NBA team in history to win 3 titles in a row. When Jordan earned his 3rd ring, he was sporting the black and red Air Jordan 8s. The 1994 playoffs were the only time Jordan wore this colorway on the court, so it was subsequently known as the playoffs colorway. The Air Jordan 8 marked a redesign for the entire Air Jordan brand. The Air Jordan 8 was a little chunkier than the Air Jordan 6 and 7 because of its dual 4-foot strap design and chenille tongue logo, among other things. The Nike Air Raid, which made its debut in 1991, provided the straps for this shoe. Ultimately, the Nike Air Jordan 8 was an authentic 1990s basketball shoe. Michael Jordan did not win the 1992-90. The award instead went to Charles Barkley, a member of the Phoenix Suns and Jordan's opponent in the 1993 NBA Finals. After the comparisons to Clyde Drexler the year before, Jordan once again sought to prove that no other player was on his level. The Bulls raced out to a 3-2 series lead with Game 6, scheduled for June 20, 1993, at America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. In a thrilling game, Jordan and the Bulls outlasted the Suns 99-98 to complete the triple-peat. Jordan scored 33 points, which was the most in the game. He also had 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 steal in the win. Nike Air Jordan 11. 4th NBA championship title halfway through the 1994-1995 season, Michael Jordan announced his first retirement to pursue a career in professional baseball. But when the Mille players went on strike in 1994, Jordan refused to cross the picket line. He ultimately returned to the Bulls in March of 1995. He donned the Air Jordan 10s until he was given the final Air Jordan 11 design later that spring. Jordan couldn't help but lace up the shoes early, despite Nike not having given the go ahead for him to do so. Jordan kept wearing the Air Jordan 11 during the 1995-96 season. He won his 4th NBA title and started the second phase of his Chicago Bulls dynasty while wearing them. In the 1995-96 season, Jordan's first full NBA season since 1992-93, he and the Bulls won a then-Bay record 72 games and made their 4th NBA Finals appearance of the decade. This time, the opponent was the Seattle Supersonics. Shawn Kemp and Gary Payton, both all-stars, played for the Sonics. Jordan and the Bulls, on the other hand, were more motivated after leaving the 1995 playoffs early, which was not like them. Determined to reassert their dominance over the NBA, Jordan willed the Bulls back to the mountaintop. In Game 6, played at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, on June 16, 1996, Jordan and the Bulls clinched their 4th NBA championship with an 87-75 victory. The championship-winning win happened on Father's Day, and it was a tough game for Jordan because it was his first time in the NBA Finals since his father died tragically in July 1993. Jordan scored 22 points and added 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals in the emotional victory, wearing this Air Jordan XE. Nike Air Jordan 12, 5th NBA. Championship title, the flu game is one of the most legendary Jordan-like performances of all time, and it happened during the 1996-1997 season thanks to the Nike Air Jordan 12s that Michael Jordan donned during the NBA Finals that year. Michael Jordan had a temperature of 103 degrees when he played the Utah Jazz, but he still managed to score 38 points, grab 7 rebounds, and give out 5 assists on his way to one of the greatest sporting feats of all time. He may have been very sick because he ate a bad pizza. Jordan miraculously battled through visible discomfort to score 38 points and lead the Bulls to a massive victory, setting up a potentially decisive Game 6 back in Chicago. On June 13, 1997, Jordan and the Chicago Bulls defeated the Utah Jazz 90-86 in Game 6 at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, to clinch their 5th NBA championship in 7 years. In another memorable clutch finals performance, Jordan registered a game-high 39 points to go along with 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block while wearing this Air Jordan XCI. The black and red Air Jordan 12s that Michael Jordan was sporting at the moment became famous and were dubbed the Flu Game 12s afterward. Even though the black and red version of that series was the most well-known, Jordan won the championship wearing a pair of black and white Taxi Air Jordan 12s. It was the first time that Michael Jordan had earned a championship while donning a pair of his iconic red and black sneakers. Nike Air Jordan 14, 6th NBA, a championship often referred to as the last dance. The 1997-98 NBA season was Michael Jordan's last with the Chicago Bulls. It is probably the most well-known time in Jordan folklore, as he was at the height of his popularity and power, while also putting an end to big fights within the team that were tearing it apart. The players knew that the team would be broken up at the end of the season, so they knew that this was their last chance to win a championship together. The Last Dance was Michael Jordan's magnum opuses as an athlete, a testament to him as a competitor, a sportsman, a teammate, and ultimately, a champion. The fairy tale season culminated in a rematch of the 1997 NBA Finals, with the Bulls squaring off against John Stockton, Karl Malone, and the Utah Jazz. Jordan wore the age 13 to start the 1998 NBA Finals series against the Utah Jazz. For Game 3, he changed into an early version of the Air Jordan 14. Hatfield gave Jordan the prototype but requested that he not wear it. Jordan was told not to wear the sneaker, but he liked it so much that he didn't listen and kept wearing it. In addition, Jordan wore the Air Jordan 14 in Games 4 and 6, where he made his infamous last shot goal. The Bulls took a 3-2 series lead into a pivotal Game 6, which took place on June 14, 1998, at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah, in what remains the most watched game in NBA history. Jordan famously came up with a last-minute steal before sinking an iconic game, winning jump shot in the closing seconds. It was a perfect ending that only Jordan could have delivered. At the conclusion of the game, his last as a member of the Chicago Bulls, Jordan collected an NBA record 6th Finals MVP award. By the end of his NBA career, Jordan's fan base stretched far beyond the confines of Chicago. They came from every corner of the world. Michael Jordan became more than just a famous athlete. He became a global symbol of success and the highest level of human achievement. He was the face of the Jordan brand and starred in the hit movie Space Jam in 1996. Though 20 years have passed since his retirement, Michael Jordan's status as a sports and pop culture icon carries on. Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James, who are all younger than Jordan, have tried to follow in his footsteps and take Jordan's throne. But no one has captured the world's undivided attention and support quite like Michael Jordan, which highly established the $100 million price tag, adding up to $16 million a pair, for the Dynasty Collection Championship sneakers. We hope you liked the video. If so, please press the like button and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks and welcome to the Raised RITZY channel.